All right, so when you're ready, you can come to a comfortable seated shape on to your mat. And you can sit crisscross leg if that's comfortable, or stretch your legs out in front of you. And maybe wiggle your hips from side to side. If there's another shape you prefer to be in, please allow yourself to do that. You can bring your hands onto your knees or in your lap. And let's roll the shoulders back. Perhaps let your eyes close. Just begin to feel your breath. Taking a really big, full, deep breath, filling your whole body up with the breath. And then as you exhale, let go. Maybe let out a sigh, feel your shoulders release. Perhaps wiggling a little bit. And then let's do that again. Big, deep inhale. Bring your whole body up with your breath. And then exhale, let go. Let's do that one more time. So as you're ready, big, deep inhale. And then exhale, let it go. And then just begin to resume to a more natural breath. Just start to notice if there's any sensations in the body. Notice if the body feels warm or cool, maybe heavy or light. Maybe there's a place in your body calling your attention. You don't need to change anything, just notice what's happening. Continue to breathe. And let's take a moment and bring your hands to your heart center. If that's not comfortable, just bring your awareness. You can do one hand on top of the other or hands in a prayer shape. And just taking a moment to be grateful for whatever is going on for you today. Grateful for your breath. I'm grateful for this time you've set aside to connect. And then as you're ready, we're going to slowly shake the arms out, blink your eyes open, and start to be here now. So as you're ready, let's make our way into a child shape to begin. And as you come into child shape, you can bring your knees close together or further apart, and perhaps starting to sink the hips towards the heels. If that doesn't feel good, just stay in that tabletop shape. And we'll meet you there in a few moments. Otherwise, just take a moment to kind of settle in here, maybe wiggle and find some space in your body. And then as you do that, start to perhaps feel your forehead into the mat, or if you're still in a tabletop shape, just imagine your forehead connecting to the mat, what that might feel like. And again, see if you can connect with the breath. Now this time, see if you can take the breath into the rib cage, feeling the rib cage expand from side to side as you breathe. Just noticing what's happening, notice if that's easy or not. And then take a moment to connect with an intention or something that you're working on or want more of in your life. So the more we take a moment and pause and connect with our intention, it just starts to plant and fertilize the seeds so it can blossom more fully in our life. And then as you're ready, feel free to stay here if this feels good, or pressing through the hands, we'll inhale and make our way to tabletop shape. Coming onto the hands and knees, starting to work the spine for a few moments. We'll inhale, let's lengthen and look up. And then exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, let's find a flat back. We're gonna stretch your right leg back on your mat, curling your toes under. Not a big press right now. We're gonna reach your left hand forward. And as we're here, we're gonna lift the opposite arm and leg up together. We'll do this 5 times. So let's inhale, lift the arm and leg up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, and we're gonna hold. Reach and stretch. So reach through the heel, reach your hand forward, breathing. Maybe feeling the belly draw towards the spine. Feel your head long, shoulders moving away from the ears. 2 and 1. We're gonna exhale, lower your hand and knee down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. One more time, inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna find a flat back. And now extend that left leg back, curling the toes under and reaching your right hand forward. And then as you're ready, once again, we'll do this 5 times. So we'll inhale, reach that arm and leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. And exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach and hold, breathing here, feeling the belly draw to the spine. Reach through the heel, right arm's reaching forward. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna exhale, lower your hand and knee down. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, finding a flat back, and if you'd like, bring your hands a little bit further forward. We'll curl the toes under and lift the body for a plank shape. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. Feel your elbows move out towards the side so the eyes of the elbows are facing one another. Feeling the strength in your body. 2 and 1. We're gonna lower down to the belly. Beautiful. Releasing the feet, we'll bring your arms alongside the body, palms face up. Slowly roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and we'll inhale, lift the back of the head up. Beautiful. Exhale, we're gonna come down. Let's try that again. Roll the shoulders back, press through the feet, inhale, lift up. If your back is bothering you, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2, be mindful. 2 and 1, exhale, come back down. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time if that felt good. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift up. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower back down. Hands under the shoulders. Let's curl the toes under, lifting to tabletop. And then if you'd like, you can lift your hips high for downward facing dog. Readjusting your body as you need to. Maybe shake your head and neck out. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. You can bend into the knees. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's gaze between the thumbs. We'll start to walk your feet to your hands, finding a forward fold. So keep your knees bent to begin. Maybe your hamstrings are feeling a little tight. You can hold on to the legs or grab your elbows, whatever feels good. Maybe there's something else. And then you can possibly try to straighten the legs a little bit. And then maybe bend back into the knees. You can try to straighten and bend into the knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Pressing through the feet, we'll bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let's reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Pause here. Feel your feet planted into the ground. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. Maybe a slight bend in the knees moving towards the pinky toes. Drawing the belly towards the spine. Feel the rib cage lift. Shoulders roll back, reach through the head. Notice your breath. Pause. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly release the hands. We'll shake out a little bit. Beautiful. From here, let's gently, I'm going to turn and face you. We're going to bring your hands forward, 4 fingers inside, thumb on top, and we'll open and close your arms a few times. It's kind of stretching out through the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to gently shrug those shoulders for a moment. And let's bring your right hand to your right shoulder, left hand to the elbow, and we'll lift the arm up. So you can feel a stretch in your tricep. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to let that go and shake the arm out. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. So left hand to the shoulder, right hand to the elbow. We'll reach that arm up, breathing here. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you can slowly release and we'll shake the arm out again. Bring the hands to the hips. Again, have that slight bend in the knees. We'll roll the shoulders back so your neck is long. And we're going to turn your head to the right and then turn to the left. Let's turn to the right and turn to the left. One more time to the right. One more time to the left. Beautiful. Coming to neutral, we'll bring your chin to your chest. Feel the shoulders pull away from the ears. Inhale, let's look up. Maybe take your bottom jaw over your top jaw. Let's do that 2 more times. We're going to bring the chin to the chest. Feel the shoulders pull away from the ears, neck get long. And then inhale, lift up. Maybe lift that chin up. And then one more time. And then looking up. Beautiful. And then we're going to slowly release and shake out. All right, so you're going to keep your right hand on your hip. We're going to take your left leg. You're going to step it behind. You might stay on the ball of the foot. You can bring your foot flat if that's easier. Pressing through the left hand, you're going to reach that left arm up. And we're going to take a side stretch over to the right. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, we'll release. Hopefully that felt pretty good. Get a big side stretch here. And we'll do that on the other side. So left hand on your hip. We'll step your right foot back this time. Press the palm down. You're going to keep that hand flexed the whole time. And we'll inhale, reach over to the left. Breathing again, finding that beautiful space in the body. 2, and 1. We're going to exhale and release. We're going to come back towards the front of our mat. We're going to begin with a few half sun salutations, and then we'll start with doing some more work with our legs. So as you're ready, let's inhale, lift the arms up. We'll turn your palms out, bend the knees, hinge from your hips, fold forward, chin towards the chest. Let's keep the knees bent. You're going to inhale, reach the head forward, arms out wide to the side. Exhale, hands to the heart. Press to the feet, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up. Turn your palms out. We're going to gently bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, we'll reach your head forward, arms out wide. Exhale, hands to the heart. Back to the feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. So beginning to add on, and we'll visit this a few times today. So let's inhale, reach up. We're going to exhale, slowly bring your hands in front of you. This time we'll bend the knees, hinge from the hips, and fold forward, chin to the chest. Let's inhale, slide the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we'll bring your hands down. Keeping your right foot where it is, we'll step your left foot back into a lunge. Pressing through both of the feet, feel the inner thighs squeeze together. We're going to inhale, reach the arms to the sky. If that doesn't feel good, just keep your hands at your hips. That's perfect. Otherwise, you can reach up, feel the shoulders move back, draw the belly to the spine, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to step the feet together, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll take the arms out wide this time. We're going to slowly bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Keeping the knees bent, we're going to inhale, reach the head forward, arms out wide. Exhale, hands to the heart. Press to the feet, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. We'll do the other side now. Inhale, let's lift up. Take your arms forward. We're going to hinge from the hips, fold forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, slide the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold back down. Stepping your right foot back this time, ball of the foot, feel the inner thighs squeeze together, the feet press in. You can keep your hands here. Obviously, inhale, maybe reach towards the sky if that's available, or keep your hands at your hips. So see what feels best for your body and just honor where you're at. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, step the feet together, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift the arms up. This time we're going to exhale, hinge from the hips again, arms forward, we'll fold down. Let's step the feet back to plank pose, however you want to do that. We're going to lower all the way down to the ground. We'll release the feet. Let's slide the hands back a little bit. You can always bring your arms alongside your body or skip this part if it doesn't feel good. Otherwise, keep your hands towards your lower ribs. We're going to roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, press the pelvis down, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom, and feel the back of your head start to lengthen and lift up, going as far as that feels good. Keep feeling the shoulders pull away from the ears, the neck is long. Notice the breath, the eyes or the gaze is towards the horizon or where the floor and the wall start to meet. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, fold forward or come down. Beautiful. Let's press through the hands. We'll inhale to tabletop. You can stay here, come to child's pose, or maybe find downward facing dog. Beautiful. Just honoring what your body needs. You can shake your head and neck out. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend the knees. Now, you can always walk your feet towards your hands, but if you want to play a little bit, keep that knees bent, kind of find that little buoyancy in your body, and maybe hop slowly the feet to the hands. We're going to inhale when we arrive with our feet at the hands. Inhale, looking up halfway. Let's exhale, fold forward. Maybe hold on to the backs of the calves and kind of pull your body towards itself, maybe pulling your forehead towards your shins, just feeling space in the body. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend the knees. We'll press through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Pause. Notice shifts and changes in the body. Beautiful. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. We'll inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we're going to lower your hands down. Now, you're going to step the left foot back. You can always stay on the ball of the foot. My recommendation, if you can, is bring that left foot flat. We'll take a bend into the right knee, press through the feet. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up, perhaps for warrior A. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. 2 and 1. Now you're going to reach your head forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. And now we're going to open up for warrior B. Feeling the knee bend, feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Let's bring your left hand on your hip. You're going to straighten the right leg. We're going to reach the right arm forward and then lower your right hand on the right leg. We'll roll that left shoulder back, maybe look up at the ceiling. Now you can keep your hand at your hip. I'm going to do that today, but if you want to reach your arm high, that's fine too. Keep breathing. 3, 2 and 1. We're going to bend into the knee. We'll press through the feet. Let's find warrior B. Now you might want to shift that left foot as you reach back up for warrior A. Exhale, feet together, hands at the heart center. Pause. Let's inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, arms out wide. We'll roll the shoulders back, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift your head up halfway, arms out wide. Exhale, hands to the heart center. And then inhale, press and rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands back to the heart. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, we're gonna reach your hands forward. This time, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll bring the hands down. Now step your right foot back, getting ready for warrior A. So aligning your body as it feels good. Readjusting as you need to. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. 2 and 1. Let's reach your head forward. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, let's open up for warrior B. Beautiful. Feeling that sensation in the body. Noticing the breath. 2 and 1. We're going to bring your right hand on your hip, straighten that left leg, reach forward. We'll lower your hand down. Maybe roll the shoulder back. You can stay here, look up at the ceiling. You could always reach that right arm high if that feels good. So honor what your body needs and keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend into the knee. We're going to come back to warrior B. You might want to shift that right foot over to the right as you inhale, lift the arms up for warrior A. Exhale, we'll bring the feet together, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Let's inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we'll bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, let's lower the hands down. Step back to downward dog to begin. Now, please feel free to stay here or come to child shape, especially if you need a few moments to rest in your body. If you want to move, we're going to do a little bit different variation this time. So we're going to begin by coming to a plank shape. You're going to drop down to the knees, release the toes. We'll sink your hips towards your heels for child shape. Beautiful. Now, again, stay here if this feels good, or if you want to, inhale, you're going to come forward and maybe lift for an up dog or cobra, finding a little back bend from here. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, compress the hips back. Beautiful. We'll inhale, let's reach the arms towards the sky. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, engage your glutes as you press the hips forward, lift your heart towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, let's reach the arms high. Exhale, we'll either meet in child's pose or downward facing dog. We're going to take about 3 more breaths wherever you're at. 2 and 1. Let's gaze between the thumbs, and whenever you're ready, we're going to slowly either walk or jump or hop or skip your feet to your hands. Inhale, we'll look up halfway. Exhale, folding back in again. Beautiful. Inhale, let's press to the feet. We'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feel your shoulders soften. Notice your breath. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Let's gently shake out a little bit. So from here, we're going to keep your right foot forward and we'll step your left foot back. Keep your hands on your hips if you can. Roll your shoulders back. Now you can stay right here. If it's available for you, maybe grab your elbows behind your back. I'm going to turn just a second so you can see, but you can also bring your fingers either pointed up or pointed down. So as long as there's not too much tension in the front of the shoulders. So see what works for your body. We'll draw the belly to the spine. You're going to keep your spine long. We'll reach through the head, feel the hips hinge, and feel your spine stay long. Now you can stay right here. Some of you might have a little bit more space and want to come down, bring your nose towards your shin or your knee, and readjusting as you need to. So often what needs to happen is the right hip needs to pull back and the left hip needs to drop down a little bit. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We'll inhale and lift up. You can keep your hands behind your hips if you want, or maybe bring your hands or behind your back or to the hips. We'll reach forward, and then we're gonna lift that left leg off the mat. Maybe bring the hands to the heart. You can reach the arms in front of you or behind you, or stay with the hands at the hips. 2 and 1, and we'll bring your feet down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to slide the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold back down again. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Fantastic. Let's do the other side when you're ready. So maybe beginning with the hands at the hips, we'll step your right foot back. Again, taking a moment to square off the hips as best as you can, or feel your pelvis start to feel going in the safe direction. Again, you can keep your hands here, elbows, or bring your hands, fingers up or down. Just roll the shoulders back. You're going to lead with your heart as you start to reach forward. Pressing through the feet. Feel that tailbone lengthen away from the head. So the tailbone's not coming down. That'll put some strain on your back. Lift your tailbone up. Keep breathing. You can come all the way down if that feels good. So honor what your body needs. Feel that left hip pull back and the right hip drop down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We'll lift up. We'll bring the hands to the hips, or keep your hands behind your back, or any other variation. You're going to press to that left foot as you lift your right leg off the mat. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. We'll step your feet together. Let's inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, just pause with the hands at the heart center once again. Feel your breath. Notice your body. And release. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we're going to gently shake out a little bit. We'll bring your hands to your hips. We're going to step your feet out wide. Well, you can keep your toes turned out or turned in. That's not a big deal. And maybe the knees are slightly bent, but we'll start by reaching the arms wide. You're going to take your right arm underneath your left. Now, some of you might need to grab your shoulders, or if you can, try to bring your hands together. We'll start by inhale, reaching the arms up. And then let's exhale, arms down. So wherever you're at. Now, you're going to turn your right toes forward. You might need to readjust your feet. We're going to bring our body into a warrior B. Beautiful. Let's gently unwind the arms. We're going to straighten the right leg. Bring your left hand down, lean back. We'll sweep the arm along the horizon. You're going to bend back into your knee. Let's bring your forearm on your thigh. If you want, you can always bring your hand inside your foot. And then we're going to take your left hand to meet your right and then open up. You can stay here. Always keep that hand at the hip if you need to open up through that shoulder. Or reach your arm overhead. So see what your body needs. Maybe looking up towards that left hand. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring your left hand now on the hip. We'll come press up. Reach the arms wide. Inhale. Let's lift up. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Beautiful. Readjust your feet as you need to so you feel safe to begin. And we'll reach the arms wide once again. Left arm underneath the right this time. Maybe hands back together. Inhale. Let's lift the arms up. Exhale. Elbows down. Beautiful. Let's take your left leg now, bending into the knee, finding that warrior B. Fantastic. And then we'll unwind your arms. We're going to lower your right hand down, straighten that left leg as you reach back. And then exhale, let's bend back into the knee. You can bring your forearm on your thigh, always hand inside the foot if that feels good. Maybe start with that right hand on the hip, roll back. You can stay here, reach the arm up over your head. So notice what feels good for you today. Breathing, maybe taking your head and looking at your thumb. 3, 2, And one, we're gonna bring your hand back on your hip. We're gonna come back up to warrior B. And then we'll straighten the legs, feet parallel. Beautiful. Let's bend the knees. You're gonna hinge from the hips and fold forward, hands down towards the ground. Maybe you wanna straighten your legs. If you need to readjust your feet, go for it. Keep breathing. Shake the head and neck out, shake the shoulders out. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to begin here by lengthening the spine. So bringing your torso parallel to the ground, hands will come under the shoulders. We'll keep your left hand down. You're going to take a slight bend in the left knee and we'll reach your right arm towards the sky. Now, if you want to straighten that left leg, that's fine, but you don't have to. 3, 2, and 1. Let's exhale, we'll lower down. Let's try that on the other side. So you can take a slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, reach that left arm high. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower down. From here, we're going to now walk your hands towards your right foot. You might want to turn your right toes out a little bit. You can bend the knee, bring your nose towards your knee. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Now maybe keeping that left hand down, and then if you want, either bring your right hand on your hip as you rotate and look up at the sky, or maybe right arm to the sky, taking a twist. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hand down. We'll turn your toes forward. We're going to walk through the center and now over towards that left foot. We'll turn the left toes out, maybe bending the knee, hanging out here for a few moments. Breathing, feeling that sensation in the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now feel free to stay here or keep that right hand down. You can bring your left hand on your hip as you rotate, or maybe reach that arm to the sky. So just notice what feels good for your body. If something doesn't, always adjust or back off and do something else. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower down, and then we're going to walk back into the center once again. Maybe grab onto your legs or your feet and kind of pull your head down a little bit, feeling space in the body. Maybe shake your head and neck out. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, we'll rise all the way up. And then let's step our feet together at the front of the mat, hands to the heart. Inhale, we'll reach the arms high. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step the feet back to downward dog. Again, if you're ready and you're tired, you need child's pose, please stay there. We are making our way to the ground. We're going to do a few things before we get there though. So if you'd like to join me, we're going to start by coming to a plank, holding, feeling that core engaged, starting to feel yourself get strong. 2, and 1. We'll drop down to the knees if that feels good. Sink your hips towards your heels for child shape. Now this time, if you can stay here, you can come back to come lay on your belly and lift for up dog, or maybe you want to take a plank chaturanga and then up dog or cobra. So just start to explore, what does your body need? That's why I offer lots of options, because some days some things feel better than others. 2, and 1. Let's exhale. We're going to come to child's pose or downward dog. So see what feels good. If you want to take another back bend with me here, we're going to press to the tops of the feet and knees, reach the arms towards the ceiling. We'll bring the hands to the hips again. So like we did before, you can roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, press the hips forward, maybe lift up. Sometimes it also feels good to curl the toes under and then maybe reach your hands for your heels. Beautiful. Just finding that back bend, the opening through the front of the body. So often we're hunching forward, looking at our phones, computers, reading, whatever it is, and just feels good to open up through the back of the body. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale and lift up. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands down. We'll take one more downward dog or child's pose if you want, just to stretch that spine out. Beautiful. 2 and 1. And we're going to walk your feet to your hands, bending into your knees. We're going to start by doing a little bit of work on the ground from our back. So some of you might be really happy right now. So hopefully this feels good. And as you arrive here, let's squeeze the knees towards the chest. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Beautiful. Let's take a moment. We'll bring our hands onto the knees. Bring your knees right over your hips. We're going to do some sacrum circles from here. So bringing the knees in a clockwise position to begin. A few times on that lower back. And then let's go the other direction. Beautiful. And as you arrive here, we're going to bring our feet on the ground. Let's reach your arms overhead. Take a long stretch. If you like your legs bent, stay there. If you want to stretch your legs out, that might feel good too. So see what's appropriate for your body today here in this moment. And you can stay right where you're at in any shape. Or if you want to join me, we're going to do a couple little crunches. We'll keep our head and our torso down, but what you're going to do is you're going to exhale and squeeze the elbows and knees together. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. And last one. Awesome. And then let's gently lower the hands down alongside the body. Again, you can keep your legs straightened out, or if you want, I'm going to bend my knees and bring my feet on the ground and get my heels as close as I can to my hips. Taking a moment, pressing through the back of the head, rolling the shoulders back. Feel your belly draw to the spine, maybe readjust your back. Just pausing here for a moment, noticing how your body's feeling, maybe noticing your energy a little bit different than when we began. Just honoring what's happening. And if you would like to, we're going to add a little bit of movement on with a bridge pose. So tucking your tailbone towards your knees will press through the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up and the arms overhead. So a rolling bridge is what I like to call this. And then we'll exhale, lower the arms down and the hips down about the same time. See if you can coordinate that. We'll do quite a few of these. So just find that in your body. If it feels good, if you want to do something else, find that too. When you're ready, let's press through the feet, lift the hips up, arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down and the hips down at the same time. Again, inhale. Feeling more space in the body, exhaling. Do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. You can pause here for a moment. A couple other options are to bring the feet together, knees apart, letting your knees fall out to the side. Or for some of you, it might feel really good to squeeze the knees towards the chest and rock a little bit, again, from side to side. So honor what feels good for your body. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to encourage everybody. We're going to do one little core ab blast really quick. We'll do 5 of each. That'll be it. And if you want to join me, great. If you're like, not for me, totally appreciate that. So if you want to join me, what you're going to do is stretch your left leg out on the ground. We'll reach your right leg to the sky. flex your feet and really point and energize the legs. What we're gonna do here, if you can, tuck your chin to your chest. We're gonna interlace your fingers, point your first finger towards the ceiling, and then we're gonna reach for the big toe. If you want a little bit more action and energy, keep that left leg lifted. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, keep your legs as they are, but you're gonna reach your hands now for that left big toe on the ground or a little bit lifted, and we'll do 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're gonna lower the leg down, arms overhead. Stretch out for a moment. You can release your arms alongside the body, realign, and we'll do the other side. So let's lift that left leg up. Again, you can keep the right leg lifted. That'll add a little more intensity onto this. Or I know sometimes this is just enough. So honor what's good for you. I'm keeping my leg down today. So when you're ready, we're gonna interlace your fingers. Reach the first 2 fingers towards that left big toe. 5 of these. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're gonna reach for that right big toe on the ground. 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're gonna lower the leg down, reach the arms overhead. Keep your arms overhead. We're gonna bend the knees if that feels okay. And now this time you're gonna exhale. Inhale, lift your hips up, arms lower down. Maybe reach your hands for your heels, roll the shoulders back, press to the back of the head. If you want to stretch your quads out at all, you can press to the toes and the balls of the feet, lift your heels away from the ground. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale. We'll come down. Beautiful. So let's gently from here, you're either going to roll yourself over to the side and come up to a seat, or if you want, you can rock up and down a few times. That might feel good for your back. And we're going to make our way up to a seated shape. Beautiful. All right, so let's start either with the legs bent. You can always do your legs straight, move that fleshy part from the sitting bones, and we'll start to fold forward. So again, just honoring what does your body need here, and breathe. Find the space in your body. Softening, you've done really great work today. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We'll inhale and slowly start to come up. We're going to come to a crisscross leg position if that's available. If it's not, maybe bring your feet together and knees apart. And we're going to bring your right hand to the side. We'll reach that left arm overhead, taking a side stretch. Inhale, let's come back up. We'll do that on the other side. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to come right back up. You're going to keep your right leg in. You're going to stretch your left leg forward. Maybe it's out to the side a little bit. And then from here, you can rotate and fold towards that straight left leg, or maybe folding between, or perhaps you just want to lift up and lean back a little bit. So see what feels best for your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lift up. Now you're going to take your right leg. We're going to bring that out to the side a little bit. You might want to, I'm going to realign my left leg. We'll bring your right arm inside your right leg. You're going to press down through your right foot and create a little bit of a force or an energy between your right leg and your right arm. You're going to take your left arm behind your left hip and then roll the shoulder back. Lift your heart up. Maybe look over towards the left corner. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly start to release and unwind, and we'll bring that right leg forward. Beautiful. Let's come try the other side. So bring the left foot in if that feels good. We'll lift up. You can stay lifted if this is what your body needs today. Maybe fold towards the straight right leg or between the two legs. So just pausing and seeing what your body needs, what feels good today. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly start to lift up. We're going to take your left foot now out to the side. Bring your left arm inside that left leg, creating that force. Press down through the left foot. We'll roll the shoulders back and then rotate the chest to the right. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to gently unwind from here. So from here, we're going to bend both knees, bring your hands behind your hips. We're going to take a reverse tabletop pose or a variation of, so you can just stay here and lift the chest up, or if it's available to you, press through the feet and your hands. We'll inhale, lift your hips away from the ground, maybe let your head fall back. 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower those hips back down. If you'd like another forward fold, you can bring your feet together, knees apart, and fold forward, or come back to straight legs or another variation. So just honor what your body needs. We'll spend 5 more breaths here and then come back onto our backs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly lift up. Let's bring the hands outside the knees. We're going to bring the feet on the ground, bringing your hips towards your heels. We're going to again slowly start to come all the way down onto your back. And let's bring your arms to the side. Maybe they're bent like cactus or goalpost, or maybe they're out wide. So depending on how much space you have and what's available for your body. So let's start by turning your head to the right for a moment and feeling that left shoulder move away from the left ear so you can stretch to the neck. Just let the head fall over to the right. Breathing. If you'd like to, you can drop your knees to the right. Now, keeping the knees to the right, let's inhale, lift your head up. You can stay here, or perhaps turn your head to the left. And just noticing the shifts and changes that happen within the body as you move in this way. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, bring your head back to neutral, and then we'll lift the legs back up. Readjusting the body as you need to. And now we'll do this again, but on the other side. So we'll begin by turning your head to the left and just let that head fall down. Maybe feel the right shoulder move away from the ear. Perhaps noticing maybe one side of the neck or shoulders tighter than the other. Keep breathing. And then as you're ready, let's start by dropping the knees to the left. And then keeping the knees to the left, we'll lift your head up and turn your head over to the right. Beautiful. 2, and 1. Let's inhale. We'll lift your knees up, bring your head to neutral. And then from here, a couple options. So if you're tired, obviously come lay down. What I'm going to offer you is one more back bend or bridge pose. And then maybe a chance to lift the legs up to the sky, whether that's a shoulder stand or just lifting the legs up, or I'll show you another variation. And then we'll move into our rest and meditation. So feel free, if you need to lay down, lay down. Otherwise, bring your arms alongside the body. Let's press through the feet. We'll roll the shoulders back, start to tilt the tailbone towards the knees. One more back bend from here, finding a lot of space in the body, a little bit of extra energy for the rest of your day. Maybe you're interlacing your hands. Maybe you're coming up with straight arms and straight legs. So what is available to you? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly lower down. Now, if you'd like to do that again or find something else you want to do, you can lift your both legs to the sky. Some of you might want to bring your hands on your hips and lift for a shoulder stand, or you can come for a plow pose, bringing the feet over the head, and then kind of readjusting your body, and then lifting back up for shoulder stand. So we're going to spend about 10 more breaths doing something. It is really good to lift the legs up if you can for just a few moments, even if you're supporting your legs on the wall or a couch or bed or sofa, whatever you have available. And, just to invert the body, it helps bring relaxation in. People who have trouble sleeping, one of the first things that I often recommend for people to do, besides taking some deep breaths, is to actually bring your legs up the wall or let your legs rest on a support above the body. It'll actually help relax the muscles of the back and just bring the sense of restoration in the body. Let's take a few more deep breaths from here. 3, 2, 1 more deep breath. Now, if your feet are up and you're coming to plow pose, maybe bring your feet over your head. Take a little stretch in the back here. Maybe bring your hands away from your hips. Feeling more of a stretch in the shoulders. 2, and 1. And we're going to slowly roll down. You can stretch your legs out in front of you, or maybe bring your hands underneath your body and lift your head up. Feeling the front of the chest open after we do and this is the counter pose for the shoulder stand. So I always want to open up the neck once again. This also helps us speak our truth. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. And then we're going to slowly, as you're ready, come lay on your back or lay on your belly, your side, or find a comfortable seat, perhaps letting your eyes close as we start to move into this final rest and meditation. So take a quick moment and scan your body. See if there's anything that you need to physically move or adjust so your body feels a little bit better. And take a really big deep breath. Exhale, letting it go. Take another really big deep breath. And exhale, let go. And I'm going to guide you through a breathing practice today as you rest here. So just follow along as best as you can. I'm going to do this to a count of 4. Some of you might be able to extend the breath a little bit longer than I am. And you'll see the pattern in a moment. And so you can kind of follow that after we do our first one. So we're going to inhale for the count of 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll begin with the inhale again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll guide you through one more round. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, holding the breath out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can continue that on your own if that feels good, or just allow yourself to resume natural breathing and let yourself be for a few moments. This breath is really great for helping to bring the sense of calmness within. Letting that breath go completely. Again, shifting your body as you need to. As you bring your awareness into the center of the chest, into the heart. And see if there's any information in your heart. Allow yourself to just take a moment and dream. And I'll invite this sense of peace to move completely through you. Take a moment to notice whatever your experience was or is. And just give this deep sense of thanks to your physical body. And bring awareness to your hands. And start to feel your breath perhaps deepen. And notice if there's a sensation again as you connect with the breath more deeply. And check in with yourself. Where's your mind? Is there anything, any emotions present? And just let whatever it is be exactly right. And then connect with your intention again, if you remember from the beginning of the class. And then if it would feel good for you, you can start to wiggle and move a little bit more, maybe reaching and stretching. Adding sensation back in the body, you can squeeze your knees towards your chest. Maybe you want to blink your eyes open a few times if that feels appropriate, or you can keep your eyes closed for a few more moments. And if you would like, maybe making your way up to a comfortable seat. And we'll bring our hands to our heart center, our awareness back into the center of the chest. And taking a moment to thank this time you've taken out for you. Thank your physical body for whatever it's going through. Thank your breath, your energy, your spirit, your emotions, your essence, your being, all of you. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Happy Thanksgiving. And you'll have the link for the other class on Saturdays this evening. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.